The case of the butchered photographer is really heating up. As we hunt down the new Blackened, we have to be very, very careful because twists and turns keep popping up right, left, and center. Some clever son of a gun is trying to trap us, but Papa Raz will not fall for such trickery. I will not fall for such lame-ass ploys. I will find the person who ripped me hero. I will get revenge for her sweet red-headed photography ass, and I will send them to hell. That is a promise! I will not let some coward get away with this. It is finally time to let Mihiru rest in peace. Go, sweet angel, float off to the clouds in the sky and take many photos, you darling angel. I will find your killer, otherwise it's rip me! Hey everyone, Razzbowski here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, and oh baby, the exciting conclusion to Trial 2 is coming up! Oh, I'm honestly so excited, I'm honestly so damn excited, because I know it's gonna be good. The twists and turns that are befalling us are unbelievable. It's not Hyoko, I don't think it's Fuyuhiko, could it be Peko, could it be Sonia, could it be any one of the rest of them? I just don't know, and that's what makes this so damn exciting. And guys, if you're hyped for this video, then please hit that like button, it really is appreciated. Let's shoot for 1,000 beautiful likes for Mihiru. May you rest in peace, darling angel, and we'll jump straight in. Woo! I'm not even joking when I say I've got goosebumps right now. This is so damn exciting. I've never been so into a series in my entire life. Let's do this.
I think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room.
It's despicable, isn't it, mon ami?
Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that.
But you gotta believe it, you rabbit.
I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do.
No, you could probably try and help me out some way. You're a rabbit with mystical powers. Do something.
Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Do your best. Do your best. Do your best, mon ami. Is that all you're gonna say? You're not gonna reveal any kind of secret, are you? Useless rabbit. Okay,
well,
here we are.
Now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
We need to find out who the real killer is.
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
That's
Do you
true.
mean the letter?
We also have the window as well. That's how the killer escaped out there without leaving footprints. We've got to remember the window.
No, it was probably the gummy.
Okay.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Why not?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Oh, okay. So somebody who had been to the crime scene planted it afterwards. Jiminy Christmas.
Just as I thought.
Oh.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Yeah, exactly.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
So were they hiding out somewhere in the beach house waiting for her to go?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime after I left?
So it was anybody that came to the crime scene afterwards. So we had Chiaki, please don't be you. We've got Sonia was there. We've got Mikan, please don't be you either. And we have got Kazuichi. Kazuichi was there at first on the scene as well.
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide!
No, the bathroom.
I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Okay, dangerous, but I admire your courage.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
She's right. This might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Right, think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so this is the new game. It's called Focus Drive, or Logic Drive, apparently. They just explained. Okay, what's this? It looks like I'm snowboarding. What? So I could jump like that, I could break like that. This is kind of like Final Fantasy VII minigame. The snowboarding minigame, okay. Hello! Okay, so we got to move across. Okay, I can move, okay, move the keys. Okay, here we go, baby, no! Rip me. Look at us just slipping and sliding down here. Question 1. Okay. When did the killer arrive at the beach house before Hyoko arrived? Wait a minute, what? When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Okay, after Hyoko arrived. Yes, it was after Hyoko arrived. 100%. Had to be after Hyoko arrived. Yes? I'm sure it was. Okay, I got it right. Okay, jeez. Look, Mom, snowboarding. You proud? Question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? After Hyoko left? Before Hyoko left? I think it was before Hyoko left, because then they come back and return to the scene of the crime and plant the extra bit of evidence. Sounds like a good thing, because as soon... Okay, I was wrong! So it was after Hyoko left, so they did hide somewhere, but where could they have hidden? What? Where would they have hidden? I don't get that. Where was the killer hiding while Hyoko was unconscious? The beach house. Oh, they could have been hiding in the beach, couldn't they? Is there somewhere to hide on the beach? I'm gonna try and leave it for as long as possible. No, I can't leave it for as long as possible. Quick, quick, quick. Can I see your head? I can't see your head. I can't see your head. I'm on the wrong one. Am I on the wrong one? I don't know. Yes. Yes, I am. Damn, why am I getting this all wrong? I'm rubbish at this game! The problem is, where on the beach house would they have been hiding? Okay. Right, so... Before Hyoko arrived, they were at the beach house. They left after Hyoko left, and they hid in the beach house. But where on the beach house? Where would they have hidden? Could they have hidden on the roof?
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
Can we just make believe that she's the killer and get rid of her, please?
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
No.
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
Yeah, can we just go back to that? Let's go back to making her cry again, please.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. Okay, where could they have hidden? The place where the killer was hiding. The place where Hyoko hasn't looked. Spot selection. Select a suspicious spot. She couldn't have hid in the closet with Hyoko, could she? Where the hell was she hiding? Wait a minute. Could she have been hiding in one of the cases in here? She could have been hiding in the closet with her. In one of the cases after knocking her out.
Probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where
because
I
they said,
up.
Yeah, but remember they said that things were disturbed and there was a surfboard out in the case.
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, they definitely hidden it. If the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance, I can only think of one place. That's right, the place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was. It was in one of these places. It was up here. It was in this case. It was in here. 100%. 100%. This is crazy how much this has been thought out.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
Yeah.
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think?
So?
2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place.
Exactly.
Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, you could have been ripperoonied, but you didn't. Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
they were
wow.
quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
That is nuts. That is absolutely crazy.
Kinda like, in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
What?
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
What?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Oh, thank you, Nagito.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
Well, I appreciate it for once.
There's no way the killer would leave Hyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her.
That's true.
If Hyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hyoko.
Well, that's creepy.
Say whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
What?
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
Is he awake?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
Yep, so you had to have Hiyoko saw it, Kazuichi saw it, and some other person. Is the killer included in that? Or was it Fuyuhiko? Did he see the body as well? I don't know.
Is the killer also included?
Oh.
Among those 3 or more people?
Very good point.
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
Huh?
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that.
I've been thinking about that in between the episodes.
It sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction.
Well, it's a clue.
It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Oh.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Okay.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
So we already know Fuyuhiko. No, little blonde girl, always forget her name, Hiyoko, and Kazuichi found the things because the buzzer went off as soon as Kazuichi found it. So we need one more person.
What's wrong with that?
That means somebody else has seen the body.
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
It's important because somebody else has seen the body.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
You can't just drop a bomb like that and not let us answer it.
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Sounds good, Nagito. Now then, shall I explain to you the final feature in non-stop debates? Hit me with it, baby. Let's go. Let's do this. Make your argument. I'm gonna make it to hell and back. Shower room. Is that it? Shower room. So the new feature
What did the killer do with
is
the
gonna be
blood
the
on
thing.
their body?
They wash it off,
Maybe
but how?
they simply washed it off.
But the shower room's broken.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
Exactly.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
Well, not impossible,
They
no.
didn't have to use the shower.
Oops.
What about the wetsuits in the closet?
What about
Maybe
the
they wore
wetsuits?
one when they moved the body.
No, I
If
don't
they
think
used
so.
something other than the shower,
Yes.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
Exactly.
they cut it up and flush.
No, because the
Someone
water
who
wasn't
flushes their
working.
shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around.
What the what?
Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe
Oh.
they were able to wash it off.
Right, okay, I think I need to take Chiaki's statement and use it on Fuyuhiko's thing. I think if I use that person's opinion, I might be able to break through their contradiction or the contradiction.
What
Okay.
did the killer do with the blood on their...
Maybe they simply
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would have been impossible.
No, not
didn't
impossible.
have to use the shower.
Here,
What about the wetsuits in the closet?
not the
Maybe
wetsuits.
they wore one when they... If they used something other than
I
the
need
shower...
that. I need that. I need that. Thank you.
What
Thank
did
you.
they do? Did I...
They couldn't use the shower,
Right, here we go. Here we go, Fuyuhiko. You're
So
about to get done,
washing it
mate.
off would have
There we
been
go.
impossible.
Oh, come on! I hate that. I hate that.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Thank you. There we go.
That's wrong.
Here we are. Because they could have gone into the sea. I'm guessing. But how did they get from?
They just needed to wash off the blood. they didn't necessarily have to use the shower.
Oh no, they couldn't have used the sea. They couldn't have used the sea because they would have left footprints, and definitely wet footprints would show up everywhere. However, the drinks machine. The drinks machine is full of sugary goodness, and it's not... And there's no other healthier options there, and I'm sure Soda said that it wasn't just sodas in there, excuse the pun.
They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Something other than the shower that was used to wash off the blood. It's possible it was sand, a squall, the sea, drinks from the refrigerator. Here we are.
Drinks inside the refrigerator.
This is good.
Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
Yes.
Seen through it.
Oh, come on! Obviously, you're gonna try and stop me because I think you're the one that did it.
Theory, but that's impossible.
It's not impossible! Nothing's impossible in this game.
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand.
Yeah, but what was Soda's
There's
statement?
no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Right. Let's do this then. My least favorite part is against a sword master. I'm fighting a sword master here. Trash can, shower room, barred window, footprints on the beach, metal bat, trash can? So is this gonna be it? I don't know.
In the beach house refrigerator. However, try thinking about it. One bottle wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
You're right, one bottle wouldn't be. You're right, one bottle wouldn't be. Okay, here we go. Cross swords. Okay, here we go. Come on, go. Success, brilliant. I've somehow beat the sword master. Hell yeah.
They used just one drink.
No.
They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
They could have, yes.
Didn't I say it was there were no water bottles in the refrigerator?
That's because the bin was emptied. The bin was emptied.
Oh, there were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
Yeah, but it was fully stocked.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge.
Gotta listen to my homeboy! Gotta listen to my homeboy!
And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can.
And there was nothing!
Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that you mention it...
Now you're popping in with info.
When I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a second. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
You've realized who the killer is.
Yup. Yup.
See? Just as I thought. Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Yep.
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
Oh, I wonder. Someone who keeps butting in. If the killer used the plastic water bottles to wash the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. Yes, it will be. Where is she? Where is she? Come here. Come here, you son of a gun. Come on. Trying to beat me with your sword skills. I'll get you done, girl. I will get you done.
Is it you?
Uh-oh. Silent, eh?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
You were soaking wet, girl. We didn't need to see the whole, yep, sure, show it all. Hajime and Kazuichi, why are you two here? Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily? I just did a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Clever.
Don't just stay silent! Say something! Hold on, you bastard!
Whoa!
You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming!
That's true. That's true.
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
You pervert.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
My boy is so good at remembering.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer. We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
We know the window.
You mention it. You're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
All he needs to say is literally, she's not the one, we're all gonna die unless you get this right!
We might have an answer.
Yes?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
The killer escape route. I might know what that is. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is that opening the small window in the shower room.
I see. If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is...
Akani's clean underwear.
Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
What?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Good work, Nekomaru. Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with the island's bountiful nature and mutual prosperity.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
That's true.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body. Huh? Peko was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
Uh-oh, no. Mind out they are.
If you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours.
Wow!
Oh, please don't be violent.
She's savage. Even if the killers used an object to escape out of the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So, the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, focus and think the object the killer used to escape out of the window. Am I doing the snowboarding game again? Oh, Hangman's Gambit. Okay, this is a bit different. Right, okay, so, I don't know. What? Hey, display the question. What did the killer use to escape out of the window in the shower room? What did they use? The toilet? I genuinely don't know. Bamboo stick. It has to be bamboo stick, 100%. Oh, it's bamboo sword. Bamboo sword. Okay, here we go. Bamboo sword. There we go. Woo! Bamboo sword to get up. They could use it as a pogo and then reached in and pulled it out.
Peko,
Pogo, you know what I
carry
mean.
that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
Yeah, she did, and it seemed weird as hell. That fact that she had a massive sword on her back while she was swimming.
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja!
Didn't I tell ya? A
ninja could have climbed that easily.
You did. You're right.
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Brilliant.
Wow, just like a Japanese ninja.
Honestly, I sorry I ever doubted you in your clean underwear.
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
What do you gotta say, baby girl? I think you're goosed here. Although knowing the way these games go, this is gonna be a total twist and turn. It's not actually gonna be her. She'll end up being the other person that saw the body and maybe she moved it, but she wasn't actually the killer. That's what will end up happening here.
Hold on a sec, you bastard!
Whoa.
You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword?
She leaned in and got it.
It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me!
You need to calm down your foul mouth, young man.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why? Why are you being such a little bitch? Panic talk action, here we go. Right then, buddy.
Proof, you bastard! That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard!
I'm pissing you off! You're pissing me off, boy! I will not shut up! I will solve this!
That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
Okay.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been
bamboo sword bag. There we go. What? How is that wrong?
If she used the bamboo sword as a step
Bamboo
stool,
sword bag. I did it in the wrong order, that's why. I did boo bam. What's a boo bam? What's a boo bam?
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag.
You hooked the handle
When she
over,
leaned
yeah.
her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword bag to it.
Wow,
And
hello.
after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
Hajime's a genius.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag too. She used them both to escape.
This is nuts, man.
Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that.
Oh, come on.
Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
I hate you.
No, you just back off.
Exactly.
Is it true? Did you really kill Monkey?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof!
Do you love it or something?
Got it, you bastard!
Wow, hold on. My mother and father were both married when I was born.
It's fine.
What?
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
Is she admitting it? She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's my hero's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our vote.
Something's not right.
Please, hurry up and vote.
Why are you wanting us all to die?
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
Okay.
My motive?
In the end, You had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right?
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
So it was her! I knew it! Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Look at that smile! She's gone loco! Huh? Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
She is sparkling Twilight Princess Justice Mask Girl!
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother. Hello! Earth to Peko! If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine, just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
What?
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice. Could she be?
Yeah, Twilight Sparkle!
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete!
You look ridiculous.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Emoji.
Now then, let's execute justice!
Something's not right here!
What? What the fuck?
Exactly, Soda!
Peko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
Do you want to say justice anymore?
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Peko finally snapped!
Everyone, please be careful! Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals.
Okay, so I don't think it is her. I think she's gonna kill who she thinks it is.
She is supposed to be... But... Huh?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask. This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp.
She's doing a ruse here to make sure we find out who the killer is, and then she's gonna kill the killer.
Justice should also be the same.
What?
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
What? What the heck is this? Peko is the killer? Why? Is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
I'll say. How's she?
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
Hey, this again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
Yeah, she didn't do anything wrong.
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow.
What did she do wrong?
Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
Because of the...
To protect justice, of course.
Because she thinks Mahiru killed... What? No, Mahiru knew who Girl E killed, so Mahiru is the accomplice of Fuyuhiko's sister dying. Is that what you're saying?
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword.
So are you a serial killer IRL? I think so.
And executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
She's nuts.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer, in the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Closing argument. So it was Peko. This is nuts. Okay, so I've got to put it all together. Let's do this.
Here's everything that
there we
happened
go.
in this case.
Got it. Got it. Only made one mistake.
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon.
Coward.
The metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her.
Clever. It was clever work.
After Hyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route, the small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand.
It's genius. It's
as long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Nice! Nice work, Hajime!
I see. And what of it?
She's like totally cool with it.
What?
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whoa, yeah, I've got the same facial expression right now as Kazuichi does.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me.
What?
Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
She's nuts.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
What?
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice.
What are you talking about, you crazy kid?
Who will combat the evils of this world?
Me!
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice.
This girl is full on cray-cray if she thinks I'm giving up my life for justice.
Hurry and carry on justice.
Vote for her.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed!
Exactly.
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
A few sacrifices? That's...
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
He finally woke up.
We still don't know who the third person to see the body was, though, by the way.
I've heard your story! Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Something's not right. Something doesn't feel right. But it's gotta be right, otherwise we would have had a game over by now. So, Peko, bye-bye! I want to see your punishment. Killed with 1,000,000 swords. trial ending. All right.
Can we please have a little more time?
What? Yeah, something doesn't feel right.
Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
What's going on?
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Yeah, something is off. What is it, huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer.
There's something off, man. There is just something not right. There was 3 people. In this case, it wasn't Peko or the killer at this point, so we haven't found the killer. Peko could actually be the 3rd person that's seen the body.
That is true. However,
as a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Ooh.
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Exactly.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia described sparkling justice like this.
justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Well, she said she's sparkling justice! Whoa, what the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase. Ah, yes. I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. I see, so that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Peko. Nationality, because Peko's Japanese.
I see.
Peko's Japanese!
That's right. According to what Sonia said...
This is amazing!
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
If she had to translate it, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both
Spanish!
Spain?
What?
All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
Why do you want us all killed if it wasn't you?
That's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it.
Oh no, are we all gonna die? Because the voting's been in.
My duty has already been finished.
Are you the traitor? You're the traitor!
My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
You're the traitor. You're the traitor.
Uh-huh. Looks like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
It means she's the traitor.
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
Crazy face again.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
What? Proof that there were more than one person at the scene of the crime, the metal bat, the surfboard case, the body discovery announcement. I've been saying this all along! Damn it!
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us 1 person short.
So that means there was 1 more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules, that's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
What?
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
What? Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
What? A tool to be used by that one who? What? There's no... How am I supposed to work this one out? Fuyuhiko?
You're the only one!
Had to be Fuyuhiko, can't be anyone else.
Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that too. Okay, overwhelming proof of that too. Yes, the ending prize. The ending prize.
Prove it with this. I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize.
They're actual photographs.
Photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out.
Fuyuhiko, man.
You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you?
That's why you were so adamant. I didn't think it was him!
You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize.
Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it.
Oh, Jesus.
Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause Peko is the killer, right?
No.
But we already voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
I'm so confused.
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
What? It sounds like you're a computer program.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer.
Well, we're goosed.
The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now. but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem.
Big problem.
If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
Yes, you.
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma.
Oh no.
The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
Monokuma, please save us! Please save us, Monokuma! I can't deal with this! My berry friend! Your sticky out belly button is so majestic that you have to save us.
What the hell?
Are we done for? Are we actually done for? Trial results, okay. Probably not gonna get an A. I'll settle for a B. Am I right? B? I'll take a B. I'll take a B. I was a B student at high school. I'll take a B.
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
All right. Okay. What kind of commercial break are we talking about here, Monokuma, man?
Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru is...
Hold on a second.
Okay, I'll
Sorry.
wait. So sorry, I'm just hesitating.
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Peko is the killer. Why?
Hey,
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a friggin' human being. If I am a human, then I'm not a tool? If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
You just don't know.
You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself only exist to be tools?
Hey.
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Peko and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
It's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in. They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me. What?
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
Wow, I did not see that coming.
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
What is going
That is...
on? You were wrong. You are not a tool, Peko. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to. Interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
This is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master had always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool that was given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you, it was Fuyuhiko?
damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat the game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it.
Damn it, I don't understand! Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me.
And she's covered in blood! What does it mean? I can't remember! How come I don't even know if my sister's dead?
You
tried to confirm with Mahiru, and that's why you want to talk to her.
So,
Yeah. I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too. But I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know that incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiro spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Why didn't you mention it earlier? Sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiro? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too! But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiro into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling them both to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here, I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so,
my young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge. Clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That
is why you killed Mahiro with the bat? Yeah. But still, I believed her right up to the very last minute that game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch! Hey, if that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you...
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
But...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but... You shouldn't have killed that girl!
Shut the hell up!
Who the hell cares about that? Just answer me! What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is... It's just wrong!
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiro, I was still trying to find an excuse not to go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiro. Huh?
young master, I am finished.
What? So it's true! So we got it right!
What?
You're saying that you killed my hero because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all!
Of course!
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood. Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet.
Afterwards, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes? So, we fell for it. We fell for her trick all along. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on! Don't act like our loss has been decided yet!
No.
It should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling.
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer.
Hold on! I'm telling you to hold on!
I
see. So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then? On his behalf, you killed Mihiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him?
Great.
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
Wrong. I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm gonna ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think? About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us. Is that your hope? Huh?
Hold on.
Hold on. What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will? Huh?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are all those things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die.
Young master.
You don't have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned before this, but... in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teru are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that? Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, tell them the truth. Young master, you were not the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, could this be considered your ultimate choice? Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but...
Hey.
if you insist you're the killer just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which will be your hope? Let us hear what you have to say.
Damn it.
I...
Young master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, a tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then, why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
So how about it for you, Hiko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Peko. I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
'Cause if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I'll just feel ashamed of myself. It'd mean that I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master!
Oh my! So this is how it turned out. And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless, man. How disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions. There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko had discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh?
Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try and influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad. You're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with a heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request, even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself, I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then, why?
Even so.
I wanted you to escape. I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Bye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. Peko. That will do. Monokuma, why don't you just start it already?
I will never feel despair.
Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So?
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peko Pekoyama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. How many times do you have to... I don't need any tools. You did say that.
Then let's begin! The punishment time brimming with despair!
Jeez, why don't you get it done yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Pekoyama!
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
I never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young Master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young Master?
Young Master!
One-woman army. The ultimate swordswoman. Oh, is he using her as some kind of doll? Oh, dear. And she's trying to fight her way to him. And he's trying to do the same. Behind you. Come on. Oh, no! What? No. 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 That didn't just happen. That did not just happen.
That is impossible.
This cannot be. Even Fuyuhiko. This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People are dying so easily, falling like dominoes. You bastard! What is this? This can't be. This is a lie, right? Peko! Fuyuhiko!
Such a waste.
For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion. What a waste. This is why she should have discussed it with me. It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that? What the hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed. I even feel sad and hopeless, but still...
Isn't that right?
It's gonna be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth.
Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him.
I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the ultimates here will definitely, completely, and utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer? Are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know?
Not yet.
He's still alive.
What?
Everyone!
What? Fuyuhiko is still alive.
Serious?
Fuyuhiko! Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you do anything about it?
Do something, come on!
Damn it!
Come on, we can.
Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Were you filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
Stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't believe it.
Huh? A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him. Duty?
Hey!
Because it's written in the school trip rules.
Okay, the rules are gonna save our asses. If the Blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. Monami, you genius!
If only the Blackened gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me.
So,
Fine, I'll save him. Really?
lie.
I was actually gonna do that all along, so I've already prepared for this.
Huh? Prepared? And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing out of nowhere, and gradually grew closer and closer. What the hell?
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
What? What is going on? And after he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight. Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma? Can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us. You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened. Then, all we can do is wait. Why? Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know?
However,
we must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else we'll not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow light piercing through the darkness.
damn it!
I guess. Things aren't as exciting if a shit stirrer like him isn't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko! I didn't want anyone else to be sacrificed. Oh, jeezy crazy, man. And so, the class trial ended. And so did this emotional ass episode. Jiminy Christmas, what the hell is going on? This is too crazy for me. Too crazy, too emotional. I don't even know how to put this. Monokuma is a son of a gun, ain't he? He knew what he was doing. He was controlling Peko to hurt Fuyuhiko because he knew their relationship. He knew their ties. He knew everything. He's a master puppeteer and an awful, awful person. We're coming for you, Monokuma. We are coming. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, oh man, hit that like button. It really, really is appreciated. Put hashtag tears in the comment section below because that is unbelievable, this episode. I don't even know how to comprehend it at this point in time. I've been Razzbowski, you've been the beautiful raspberries as always for watching, and I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye.